Hey everybody, it's Howard Barnes here, and this video is about the business opportunity at Royaltie with the online marketing platform. And this is a presentation on the business opportunity made by Justin Billaboba, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Royaltie. And so this is coming right from the horse's mouth. Hope you enjoy the video.
Today, I'm going to talk about something that I honestly, I never talk about this. And I'm excited to do it because I think it's important right now. I'm not going to talk about the product today. Today, in virtual Miami, I'm going to talk about the business opportunity. And I think it's important that we talk about it. I think that, look, my goal is simple. My goal today is to prove unequivocally that our company offers a realistic, lucrative, long-term business opportunity for people who are willing to work hard. That's my goal. Here is how I am not going to prove it, because this is, for those of you that know me, you know this is not my style, okay? Here's some things I'm not going to do. I am not going to yell and scream. I am not going to confuse everybody with a comp plan that has like 36 different ways to earn. And I'm not going to brag about like one person making trillions of dollars a month, okay? I'm not going to do any of that stuff. And it's important to not talk about business opportunities in that way, especially now. You know, we know that people are hurting, people are fearful. What they need are facts and real opportunities. What they do not need is hype. So here's what I'm going to do in my typical, logic, data-driven way. First thing I'm going to do is I want to try and convince everybody why software is such an amazing product to sell, and then convince you that Royaltie is the ideal software opportunity. Okay, so that's what we're going to do together. So we'll start with software. I have a prediction. I've thought this, since I learned what network marketing was about 3 years ago, from Betty and Laura and Cheryl and Kwan and others, I've kind of had this theory, and I'll share it with everybody. I believe that software will be the next big thing in the network marketing world. And I believe that because of three kind of main concepts, okay? Software products are generally valuable. Second, and this goes without saying, but it's important, they're virtual, and that has some big, big advantages. And in terms of a business opportunity, they are very viable for the solopreneur out there. Okay, so valuable, virtual, and viable. And we're going to talk about these three V's, quite a lot as we kind of go through this, okay? So let's start with valuable. One reason why software companies are valuable, and you may not know this may come as a surprise to you, but software companies spend more, they invest more in their products. They spend more on R&D, which is research and development, than any other companies in the world. More than what we would think, pharmaceutical companies or, defense companies or who knows. But the truth is that software companies spend more as a group than any other companies in the world in terms of investing in their own products. And when something is valuable and is expensive to build, that makes it hard for competitors to copy it. And that provides long-term stability to the owners of that software. And just to kind of prove this point, here's a list of investment, the top 8 companies in the world in terms of their spending, their investment in their own products, their R&D spend. And you'll see, other than Volkswagen at number 3, it's all tech companies. Amazon, 22 billion, Google, 16 billion, and so on down the list. 7 out of the top 8 in terms of investment in their products are tech companies. The second thing that makes software valuable is they have super loyal customers. You've experienced this yourself. Once you start using a software product, it is very hard to stop using it. We are very loyal to software companies. In fact, out of the top 8 companies in the world in terms of customer loyalty, 7 out of 8 are software companies. Amazon, Google, Apple, Netflix, Amazon again for their video streaming service, Samsung, Facebook, and then there's Trader Joe's as the kind of one non-tech company here. So huge investments in the product, huge customer loyalty, and the result of that is that the most valuable companies on earth are software companies. Here's the list, the top 8. 7 out of 8 of the most valuable companies in the world are software companies. The only exception, Berkshire Hathaway, and we know who owns that, right? The greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett. So other than his company, the other most valuable companies in the world are all software companies. So no question software products are valuable. Let's talk about the benefits of being virtual, because these are huge. First, they ship instantly, which means that we can maintain excitement and enthusiasm and that, that goal of instant gratification with our customers. That's one benefit of being virtual. Another one, there's no inventory. There's no manufacturing, delays. There's no supplier issues. And anyone who sells software, and I know some of you know what I'm talking about, no one has a garage full of software. It doesn't happen, right? You don't have those challenges with a virtual product that you do with physical goods. Also, because there are no ingredients that go into software, there's no manufacturing costs, there's none of these input costs, as we call them. Once you build it, like once you actually build the product, adding more users, adding that one extra user costs almost nothing. So software companies, once they get to a certain scale, become very profitable, and that allows them to share generous commissions with their salespeople. So another benefit of being virtual. And of course, constant innovation. Software companies, unlike other companies, we can push out new features every day or every week, right? We can keep the product fresh. You've seen all the things that we're planning, right? And when we develop a new feature, we can deploy it worldwide instantly to every single one of our customers. So we can constantly innovate and make the product better. So valuable, virtual, now viable. Why are software products such a viable business for the entrepreneur who wants to sell them? First of all, in a world of 7 billion people, 7 billion people all need software. This is not a fad. This isn't like one day I'm just going to stop using software. The need does not go away. And I got a fun list here, okay? I found at Boston Consulting Group did a survey of things we'd give up before our smartphone. Vacation time, 45%. A day off, 46%. Alcohol, caffeine, 55%. Friends, 40%. Dining out, 50%. Though that's not really an option right now. And then this one I thought was kind of funny too. 33% of people said they give up sex before they'd give up their smartphone. So look, we are addicted to software. We need it. We cannot live without it. It's not going away. Also, look, software is a worldwide business. So if you have a network of professional contacts, it does not matter if they are next door or 5,000 miles away on the other side, on the other side of the country or the other side of the world. Software is, by its very nature, a worldwide business. And while it's expensive for the company to build, to start selling it, it's actually pretty inexpensive. Like there's not a lot of cost. Like you don't have to pay rent. You don't need staff to start selling software. In fact, I went ahead and I made a list. Okay, so this is the complete list of everything you need to sell software. 1, a computer, but even that is optional. Okay, you don't need to spend a ton of money to start selling software. And so for all those reasons, software is an amazing product to sell because it's so valuable, because it has the benefits of being virtual, and for the salesperson, it can be incredibly viable, easy to get started, a need that 7 billion people share worldwide. So as a business opportunity, software in general is incredible. And now I'm going to show you why Royaltie within the software world is the ideal opportunity. For the same reasons, by the way. Valuable, virtual, viable. So let's look at valuable first. What makes Royaltie such a valuable software company? And the first part of the answer is we are spending a ton on our own research and development. I've never shared this before, but we've spent $7 million on the product so far. This year, we're going to spend more than $3 million more. So that's $10 million. Now, look, we are not at Amazon 22 billion yet. I hope we will be, but we are investing significantly in the product. And by the way, like, for those of you that remember the beacons, do you remember how, like, after we launched, within a couple months, there were all these copycats all over the place? And that was because we hadn't invested that much in the product yet. But today, we're not seeing a lot of copycats anymore. And that's because we've invested so much in our product that you can't just copy it. Not easily, not without $10 million, not without 2-3 years. I've been building software for 15 years. My team is incredible. Every single person on my team is incredible. So this is not something that someone can come along and just copy. We're past that. And we're going to continue to invest to make the product better and better and better. So the product itself is part of, obviously, what makes us valuable. But the better we make the product, the loyalty of our customers continues to increase. Over the last 15 months, and again, I've never shared this before, we've seen a 38% reduction in cancellations. And here's the most amazing thing about this chart. Look at March. Look at the last data point in the graph, 2.2%. So by the way, when you're selling software to small businesses, anything less than 3% is considered excellent, okay? So we're already in the territory of excellent, but what's even more amazing about that March result is we achieved record low cancellations, record high customer loyalty during the panic of this pandemic. If that doesn't speak to the quality of what we're doing and the importance of what we're doing, I don't think anything does. So our investment continues to increase. Our customer loyalty continues to increase. And the result is that we continue to grow at a world-class rate. Since we started this company, we have grown at more than 100% every single year. We've never shared this before either. But I think it's important for people to know that we are more than doubling, and we expect to more than double again this year, right? And so the value of the business is directly related to our investment in the product and our investment in improving the loyalty of our customers. And that's through customer support, that's through customer success, that's through the onboarding process. Everything that we're doing culminates in greater customer loyalty, and the greater the loyalty, the faster we'll grow. And the more we grow, because we share 50% of our revenue with our affiliates, affiliate compensation has also doubled every year since we started this business, and we expect to double it again this year. So Royaltie is an extremely valuable company. We also have all of the benefits of being virtual. The ones we already talked about. Instant shipping means instant gratification, no inventory. I mean, look, none of you have Royaltie software sitting in your garages. That would be impossible. We have great margins, so we share a ton of revenue with our affiliates. But I believe that our ability to innovate rapidly is our greatest strength. Let's look at this, okay? Because look, when we're living this, it can feel like things are moving, kind of slow. At least that's my perspective. Like, maybe I'm the most impatient person in the world, but I feel like I never feel like we're moving fast enough. But when I look at, when I look at a chart like this, and I reflect on how far we've come, it's pretty amazing. Like, online ads, that was kind of the first, major feature that we released. That was December 2018. We added the CRM in January. Websites in February 2019. Analytics we added in March. Email marketing was in April. Social media marketing was August 2019. SEO in October. Also content curation in October. The blog we added in November, and now retargeting in April 2020. 10 major features in 15 months. Not to mention the fact that these features are integrated They are automated end to end through our 3-click marketing system with artificial intelligence, and we're not done. Like you saw Cheryl's presentation, our roadmap for the rest of the year includes team marketing analytics, SMS, AI-powered lead generation, and a whole lot more. And it's because we provide a virtual product that as we create these features, we can deploy them instantly worldwide. And we can keep people excited about what we're building. So valuable, virtual, but maybe most importantly, for you as the solopreneur, this is also a viable business opportunity for you. First, because the opportunity is massive. 500 million small business owners are our potential customers. We're already in 133 countries. We already serve 209 industries. And as of today, we added our 4th language, Spanish. So now we serve 4 languages, and we will continue to expand countries, industries, and languages as we go forward. So it's a huge opportunity, but it's not only a huge opportunity, it's also a solid one. So the way that I think about how solid this opportunity is, first of all, this is something that anyone with a business can understand. The product is getting more intuitive. 3-click marketing, practically sells itself. It's becoming more simpler, more accessible, more intuitive. Second, what we are providing, it's not competitive. Like we're not trying to, convince someone to abandon their primary business and come work with us. That's not the goal. Our purpose is to provide a tool that will enhance whatever the person's primary business is. So we're not in competition. We're not trying to lure people away. We're saying, look, we've got a tool that can help you pursue, success in whatever it is that you're doing today. So it's non-competitive, and that's really important. It is also totally aligned with global trends, which makes it sustainable for the long term. Like think about the movement towards more freelancers, multiple streams of income, online business. Like these are huge global trends, and what we are offering is completely aligned with these huge trends. And fourth, stability. What we are seeing live, right? Like as we go through this, what will be called a recession, if not worse, caused by this pandemic, is cancellation rates are at an all-time low. That means that this product is not a luxury, because in times that are uncertain, in times of difficulty, the first thing that people cancel are the luxuries, and that's not happening here. Our product is a necessity, and that's what makes this such a stable business for the long term. So huge opportunity, solid and stable long-term opportunity. But financially, it also makes sense. Okay, we share 50% of our revenue with our affiliates. We do it in a simple, transparent plan. We're not trying to confuse anyone. We actually want people to understand the plan. That's why we make it so simple. And I think the thing that may surprise you is, if you look at the success rate of our affiliates and you compare them with other network marketing companies in their own public filings, our affiliates have a much higher success rate than these larger companies. And let me show you what I mean. In terms of affiliates earning over $6,000 a year on a percentage basis, because obviously we're not as big as these other companies, but if an affiliate with us is more than twice as likely as in these other companies to earn over $6,000 a year. An affiliate with Royaltie is more than 3 times more likely to earn over $25,000 a year than with these other companies. And an affiliate with us is 35% more likely to earn over $100,000 a year than in these other companies. This is their data. So it is possible. It is, in fact, it is realistic for people who work hard to do extremely well. But to be honest, our focus right now is not on how many millionaires can we make next week? That's not what we're thinking about. What we're thinking about is, there are millions of people. I mean, in the last 2 weeks, more than 10 million Americans and millions more worldwide have filed for unemployment benefits. So, there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of economic pain being felt right now. And our focus has been, how can we make it easier for someone joining us to start earning faster? How can we make it as easy as possible for that to happen? So the first thing is make sure that the startup costs are extremely low, right? Less than $100. In our case, it's 87. So low initial investment. You sign up, you sell to one customer, now you've broken even. You got your $87 back, right? Because we're paying out that 100% bonus on your first sale. So one sale and you've broken even. 3 sales, we pay out another 87. So now you're at 174. You've doubled your money, and now your software is free. And you can use that software to build your primary business. Then, if the 3 people that I bring on do the same thing that I just did, and each get 3, I'm now earning $6,000 a year, including being able to use this software for free that I can, again, use to build my primary business. I have looked, I have not found another company that makes it this easy for a new affiliate to start, break even, and start earning a meaningful income from the business. And that truly has been our focus over the last month. So, software is an amazing product to sell because it's valuable, virtual, and viable as a business for entrepreneurs out there. Royaltie is the ideal software business opportunity for those same reasons, but I'm gonna add one more before I go. Valuable, virtual, viable, and because we have a vision. And what does that mean? It means that we wake up every day and we think about how we can help millions of small business owners succeed. This is not lip service. This is real. This is what we live every single day as our reality. This has been I've had, this is my third, technology business, but, every day of my 15-year career, I've been focused on this same problem. And so, look, for those of you who share our passion for small business and enabling them to succeed, this is a place to live, that belief and to align yourself with a company that cares deeply about its mission. That mission is supported by 3 principles. First, it's products above all. Like I said at the beginning, I'm a tech nerd at heart. Okay, so please expect us to continue to invest very aggressively in innovation. We are going to move fast, and we're going to build the highest quality products in the world. And that's going to remain our total focus. Above all, we are a product-driven company, and that's never going to change. Second, our values really matter. And I hope that those of you who have come to know us and interacted with me, interacted with the leadership team, interacted with anybody from our support team, anybody at all in the organization, I would sincerely hope and expect that you would report back that we are fair, we act with integrity, we act with transparency, because these values matter to us. And the third principle is give back any chance we get. Right now we have an initiative through the GEM program, GEM, Get Everyone Marketing, where a business owner who's been particularly negatively impacted by the health crisis can go to our website, sign up, and pay whatever amount they can afford, even if it's $1, and we'll honor that commitment as long as the health crisis lasts. And if there are more ways that we can give back to the worldwide community of business owners, let us know. We're here. So that's what I wanted to share today. I wanted to talk about the business opportunity because I believe it is it is timely. It is important that people be aware that this opportunity exists, and that people know the kind of company that we are very much aligned with our affiliates, and we want this to be a place where people who share our values, care about our mission, can come and build a solid business.